Hi, welcome to our channel. Are you excited about AI topics? This channel is for you. Without wasting time, let's get into it.
You wake up, your phone recognizes your face, and the screen unlocks. You swipe through a video feed perfectly curated to hold your attention. When most of us hear the letters A and I, we picture conscious robots walking out of a sci-fi movie. But the reality is entirely practical. The artificial intelligence we rely on today is simply a series of if-else algorithms, intense layers of code written by human programmers to process information and solve problems. We have adjusted to this kind of technological leap before. Think about the moment smartphones arrived back in 2007. Carrying a glass slab connected to the entire internet felt deeply strange at first. Within a few years, society adapted, and the strange slab simply became a required tool for daily life. Today, there is a very real fear about algorithms eliminating jobs. History shows us that automation usually shifts labor rather than destroying it entirely. When mechanical washing machines entered homes, they replaced millions of hours of manual labor, but they also freed up human time and spurred entirely new industries. Household appliances like massive electric refrigerators were once considered marvels of modern engineering. Today, you don't even think about the motor keeping your groceries cold. Automated algorithms have followed that exact same curve. The technology has completely bypassed the weird phase. You are likely interacting with these learning systems dozens, maybe even hundreds of times every single day without a second thought. If you want to see where these systems are working the hardest, look at the platforms you use to relax. The recommendations pushing your next YouTube video, loading your next Netflix episode, or finding the fastest detour on your digital map are all driven by machine learning. This diagram shows exactly how that learning process operates. Every time you interact with an app, you generate actionable data. The system gathers your click rates, tracks exactly how long you watch a specific video, measures when you hit skip, and calculates the precise speed of your scrolling. All of those tiny actions do not disappear into the void. The algorithm continuously compiles them to build a highly accurate, invisible digital model of your personal habits, your preferences, and your attention span. Corporations then deploy that behavioral model to curate your entire digital experience. They use your specific data to aggressively target the advertisements you see, the music playlists you stream, and the products suggested to you while shopping online. Because of this extreme level of curation, the modern internet is no longer a shared, objective space. Two different people can type the exact same search query into their phones and receive entirely different realities, customized entirely by their invisible profiles. This predictive power is rapidly moving out of our personal feeds and directly onto our desks. Complex professional tasks that used to take hours, like writing large blocks of code, translating legal documents, or generating high-quality video elements, can now be executed by these systems in seconds. We are living through a professional transition on the exact same scale as the shift from typewriters to desktop computing. When the first computer terminals hit the office floor, they completely multiplied the amount of information a single worker could process in a day. This brings up a major misconception about the current economy. We are not facing a sweeping wave of autonomous robots physically walking into offices and taking over human roles right now. Look at this chart comparing output speeds. The real economic shift happening right now is about leverage. A worker refusing automated tools produces at a standard baseline. But a worker pairing human intuition with an AI system achieves exponentially higher output. To remain competitive in almost any industry, professionals must stop viewing the algorithm as a rival. It functions best when treated as a mandatory super assistant that handles the repetitive heavy lifting. And these systems are no longer confined to digital screens and spreadsheets. They are actively managing the physical infrastructure of society. In modern hospitals, specialized models are scanning cellular structures, helping doctors detect and diagnose diseases long before a human eye ever could. On the roads, the car you drive is likely using machine learning as a quiet co-pilot. The systems controlling your automatic braking, parallel parking routines, and real-time navigation are making hundreds of micro-decisions every mile you drive. Behind the scenes of global commerce, predictive logistics systems are actively analyzing vast supply chains. They anticipate consumer demand so accurately that they stock local warehouses with specific products before a user even searches for them online. Even the physical environment inside our own houses is managed by these networks. Smart home hubs quietly monitor security camera feeds, adjust thermostat temperatures, and regulate daily energy use without us ever touching a dial. Without making a conscious choice to do so, humanity has handed over thousands of physical, everyday decisions to automated networks. This incredible convenience raises several severe questions about exactly how dependent we are becoming on systems we don't fully understand. All of this automated convenience comes with a heavy hidden cost. To make predictive algorithms work accurately, they require immense amounts of raw data, and that data is extracted directly from our personal lives, creating massive vulnerabilities for personal privacy. That same processing power scales up into an even more dangerous global vulnerability: the sheer speed at which these tools can be weaponized to spread misinformation. Anyone online can now access software capable of forging synthetic audio, generating fabricated news, and perfectly cloning human likenesses in an instant. We have quickly entered a chaotic environment where visual evidence is no longer a guarantee of objective truth. The processing capabilities of the machines are advancing daily, but our societal ability to adapt to these fakes is lagging far behind. So where exactly does a constantly scaling, invisible technology take human civilization from here? While nobody has a perfect map of the future, industry experts generally agree on one thing: this is not a passing software trend. Artificial intelligence is cementing itself as a permanent utility, much like the rollout of the universal electrical grid over a century ago. Because it will be woven into everything, navigating this landscape requires mastering 3 practical rules of engagement. As this chart shows, you must understand exactly what the tools are capable of, sharply identify their limitations, and know precisely when to apply your trust. The good news is that you do not need to become a software engineer to thrive in this environment. Benefiting from these systems simply requires a baseline level of technological literacy. The next time your phone auto-completes your text or maps out a detour to save you 3 minutes, remember that the futuristic sci-fi world we used to imagine is already your current baseline. How do you feel about algorithms handling these daily choices? Are you excited or a bit concerned? Let me know your perspective in the comments below, and I'll see you in the next video.